Hello guys, welcome to another video talk here on T.F.P English. Welcome back. I'm very happy to see you here. Today's topic is going to be about these two friends that you can see on screen. Because many students have asked me, teacher, can I use these courses or applications to learn English? I mean, why should I study English here in your school, or why should I study in this school or in that school? No, that they promise to be the best ones in Mexico or in the USA or even in the world. No, because many students think that they are the best schools in the world. No, but okay, I'm going to. This video is about my opinion, guys, as a teacher, not as a student, as a teacher, because probably some students can have a different point of view about this. No, but I'm going to tell you this in my professional view, let's say, no? Okay, there is something that I mentioned that you probably didn't notice, but in this case I said learn English with these applications or courses, no? I mean, should I, instead of taking the course here with you, TFP English, or should I study in Harvard Hall, Interlingua, or Quick Learning? Where should I study? No, it's like if I have this course, no, like for example, Inglés sin barreras, for example, no, or I have Duolingo. So why should I pay your course? No, okay. But as I told you in the beginning, there is something that you probably didn't hear, no, or probably you did. No? In this case, I said learn, because another thing is practice. No, one thing is practice and another thing is learning. Okay, in my opinion, I'm going to say this in my opinion because I don't, because probably there will be some haters, no, regarding this topic. They'll say, "Nah, Paul, you're crazy." I don't know, no. But okay, let's talk about first of all Duolingo, no. Well, as far as I know, as far as I'm concerned. Sorry. Um, well, this Duolingo is an app that you can use, I think, here in your computer, cell phone, tablet, whatever you want, no? And there are like levels in which you can practice your English. I haven't checked, to be honest. I just checked once, but I think that it was when it was like a pilot, no? Just a project, no? In the beginning. So it was totally free, no? Or at least partially free, no? And I think that is the same, no? Still. But in that time, I remember that there were just exercises, no explanation, no nothing, no? And now I think that they give you some kind of explanation. I wanna think. To be honest, I haven't checked recently, yeah? But I was investigating, of course. I have investigated, and that's why I come to this conclusion. I came to this conclusion. Yeah, it can be functional, but if you are already in a course, yes. If, for example, today in your class you learned about simple present, for example, no. So now the teacher explained you all the rules, well, at least some of the rules, because probably you checked uh, affirmative or negative or interrogative. I don't know, no. It depends, like what you checked in your class, no. So according to that, so you go, you finish your class, you practice, shalala shalala, then you go to your application Duolingo. Okay, so today we checked simple present. Okay, so probably Duolingo gives you some feedback about that. No, like you can use simple present in this situation, blah blah blah. No, for example, and probably you have a video there. No, I saw another YouTuber that was making videos about this application. No, I didn't see the complete video because, well, it was quite long, so I didn't say that. I'm not interested in learning English with Duolingo. No, so I said I'm going to check just like the some features, no, that it has. That's it, no. Yeah, it seems cool. I mean, this application seems cool when you need to like reinforce, let's say, when you need to practice what you checked in class. No, this is an excellent tool. Yeah, I can say that is an excellent tool for practicing, not for focusing all your learning totally on this application, no, because that could be dangerous. Could be dangerous because, well, the application is not going to give you, well, I think, as I told you, just the little I saw, it was that, no. that it doesn't give you grammar rules, it doesn't give you much about the structure, no? It gives you pronunciation, gives you like correct position of words, auxiliary stem expressions, subjects, especially in interrogative form, auxiliaries in negative, etc. No? So that is an excellent thing. No? I think that this could be a great tool for supporting your learning. That's it. But not to depend completely on Duolingo to learn English. No? But okay, that is in my little experience about Duolingo because well, I haven't like even paid for using it. No, and I wouldn't pay for it. No, if you guys decided to pay for using this, is excellent. Yeah, as I told you, it's gonna help you know in the end. Learning anything is an investment, so you have to invest money, time, effort, etc., etc. No? So yeah, definitely as a tool for supporting your knowledge is fine. It's fine. No, but as I said before, don't focus or don't say, I'm not going to study English here because I have Duolingo. No? Well, no, because obviously you need a guide. You need a guide, you need a person that tells you, be careful, your pronunciation, for example, talking about simple present, there are many students that make this mistake. You know, like for example, instead of saying my father works, they say my father work. You know, it's very a very common mistake. You know, that the students make all the time, especially Latin American people or people who speak Spanish. No, it's very common. No? Especially, well, I'm telling you this in my experience because I live in Mexico. No, so it's very common that happens here. No, that they forget to use the third person form. No, with this, es, or ies. No, sometimes they tend to forget that. No. So, for example, imagine no, that you have this, you keep this idea that it's fine to say my father like soccer, for example. So you might think it's correct, no, but nobody's telling you like, hey, this is not correct, no. For example, just to say, that's why I think that a guide is always necessary, no. This could be a great compliment, definitely, good compliment, yeah, no, for sure. Now let's go with Inglés sin barreras, for example. Well, ah, this course is very old. I don't know if these guys are like updating their product. I don't know. To be honest, I have never ever tried it. Never. I have seen videos and stuff like that. No, I remember that my dad used to use it like in the 90s. I remember he used to use it with cassettes and everything. No, and I remember that yes, he used to repeat like words like for example verbs or for example the parts of the day. Very simple things. No, it's like okay, cool, but more advanced things like for example I don't know past perfect the conditionals I don't know stuff like that for example I think that there is a problem there no because as I told you before no with Duolingo you need a guide you need someone to tells you explains you know because it's very simple for some people yeah because remember that we have different ways to learn and that I'm going to leave that for another video how to choose the best school for you that is going to be for another video no but it has to be with this too no because well imagine a person that needs to have the information on the board no because there are many students that are like visual if you're like with them repeating and repeating and they don't see anything it's like I'm not learning no it's like there are some students that are very visual and they say okay so with this image this picture I remember that the word is this no for example let's say apple no so this red apple no is like the picture you have there so when you remove the name you say and they can recognize it very easily no the same happens with grammar no if they see okay so this is the subject this is the verb this is the auxiliary this is etc so the person now can make a sentence or can connect their ideas no it's very common there are other people that are more like to be moving in the class no like kinesthetic people no so well in Spanish is kinesthetic no kinesthesia or something like that no and well different learnings that I'm not going to talk about learnings here in this on this video but I'm going to leave it for another video no but imagine no because Duolingo is a world apart no they are worlds apart completely no worlds apart because Duolingo yes is perfect for practicing your English, no? But Inglés sin barreras is more for you to learn the language, not to practice the language. It's to learn the language. So I think, in my opinion, with the little I know about Inglés sin barreras, is that yes, the first models, yes, they are very helpful. Yeah, even as a teacher, you can use it in your classes. No, like for example, for repeating titles or the alphabet or colors, countries, nationalities. I mean, very simple thing that you can easily recognize or even use. No, like for example, good morning. What's your name? My name is. Uh huh. I am 30 something years old. What's your favorite color? I mean, stuff like that. No, it's very complete. I think. No, in that way, it's complete. It's nice. No, what I see like complicated here is advanced English because these guys have a course that is for advanced students. No, well, for people that are in that level now. No, that they took the whole other part of the course and now, according to them, they are in advanced level. No, but as I told you, now when they are talking, for example, in present perfect progressive or future perfect progressive or future perfect, no, that's when the students get confused and they need someone to explain them. Like, okay, so I understand like the majority of the conversation, but especially in auxiliaries, I am not sure like what is the correct auxiliary or verb form. No, so I don't know if these guys have a department in which you can call them and you say, hey, you know what, I have this question. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. If you know that they have this, let me know because I completely ignore about this Inglés sin barreras. No, but I have seen, I have heard some testimonies about this. And as my father is a person who used to use it. No? And yes, he learned the basics, the very basic. No, but when he had to make speak like with a native speaker, or he had to ask for something in a restaurant or something, he couldn't. No, it was impossible for him because he just knew that. Or probably was because he didn't practice. I don't know. No, but something that it is important, guys, is that either you decide to use Duolingo or Inglés sin barreras, you can use them, as I said in the beginning, to reinforce, to enhance your English, not to focus your learning on these two products, no? Because imagine, no, imagine if that would be like simple as that. It's like everybody speaks English, speaks English, no? It's like everybody speaks English, no? It's like everybody would speak English, no? If they put it like as easy as that, everyone would be bilingual, no? For sure. But no, that is not the truth. That's not real. That's not happening, no? You need a guide. Uh-huh. You need a guide. You need to go to a school. I'm going to give you some techniques, some tips for you to choose a school correctly, no? The correct school for you. But the meantime, if you are already there in the school, so sorry for you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But if you're already there, I mean, don't be scared. Don't say like, oh, did I screw up? No, you didn't screw up. No, you didn't. Definitely, no. I'm sorry for the word, but yeah. No. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Of course, no. It's not because you made a mistake. No, of course not. But if you're already there, so now you can find an application or another like free course like Inglés sin Barreras that now you can find this very cheap on Facebook. Like Inglés sin Barreras, probably you can get it for 10 pesos there. No, it's the all the books and all the audios and everything. No, you can get it there for 10 or 50 pesos. It's like very cheap. No, or probably you can find it in some websites for free. No, so you have internet, you have all the tools, you have all the information there. No? So you take advantage of that, my friend. Take advantage of that because I have found many good books there for free, including audios, videos, and poof, many things. So yes, use these tools, guys, as a complement, just as a complement. And I'm going to insist on this. No, don't focus your learning on these products, no, because you're gonna be now in trouble. No, but obviously there are some people that probably have a different type of learning that they learn a lot from this. It also happens. I'm not telling you that it's impossible. No, you will never learn. No, 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 no. Of course not. I'm pretty sure that there are people out there that they say, I never paid for a school. I just had Inglés sin barreras, and look it, I'm speaking perfectly. No, it's like, wow. Oh, if that's your case, great, my friend. No? Great. You have a tremendous learning. No? Wow. I'm, I'm astonished about you, man. Or girl, whatever. Yeah, so guys, if you have any question, any comment, please type it there because I need to hear you, to read you also, no? I'll be making another video, guys, about how to choose the correct school. And here in Mexico we have a bunch of them. A bunch of them. But at least there are three that are like the most famous. But there are other ones that are probably not famous, but they have like really good methodology, let's say. No? But okay, I'm going to leave that for the next video, guys. That's all for today. I hope you had learned something, or if you have any doubt, any question, just let me know here in the comments down below. And follow us and give us some like, please. Some thumbs up. That would be so important, guys. So see you on the next video, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.